Hello everyone, today we are going to show you how to set up the Strat. Welcome to Infinite Signals. I am Garrett and let's get right into it. Okay, so it's extremely simple, extremely easy. All you need is two different codes and they're right there at the bottom in the description, So let's go get the first one on here. So what we're going to need is Strat Numbers. We're going to need the Strat Numbers. Copy that bad boy, come back to the charts and go right over here to the top right corner where it says Setup. Go to Setup, open Shared Item, paste it, preview. Let's do that one more time. Come over here to setup, open shared item, paste it, preview. Boom, we got the strat number. I already got them, so let me just add it really quick. User defined. So we got our 2s, our 3s, and our 1s. Oh, here's a cool little tip for people that are new to the strat. So this is a failed 2-up, but it's a 2-up. And this is a normal 2-up. A normal 2-up, right? 2-up, green. Notice how both 2s are actually green, even though the candles are red. So that's kind of cool for if you're just starting out, you got your training wheels on still. You're like, what kind of candle is this? If it's a green 2, then it's a 2-up. Same thing right here. This is a failed 2 down. This is a normal 2 down. Boom. Notice that. 2 down, 2 down. Both are red. So that's something very, very important to check out. All right, cool. Now let's get the next code. If we get the next code, we're going to come right over here. Time frame continuity, TFC. That's what that bad boy stands for. Come right over here to setup where it says setup. Open shared item. Paste the bad boy, boom, import it, and you're good to go. Again, I already got it, so let me just add it. Come over here to user define. Now, notice there's only a D. There's only a green D. Shout out to the whole. But we need more, right? Depending on what type of trader you are. So I like to scalp, and I also like to do simple day trades. So I need the times to represent that. So how am I going to do that? Let's pretend your chart is completely brand new. Let's come over here to customize list. Let's add some time frames really quick. So I'm going to want my, let's go to the intraday first. I'm going to want my 1 minute in here. Just give me 1 day worth of data. That means it's only going to go back. It's only going to give me the minutes for 1 day worth of data. Let's actually do 3 for fun. Perfect. Now let's do another one. Let's do the 5 minute. Okay, 5 days worth of data is cool for me. Let's come over here, do another one. 5 days worth of data. We're going to do the 15 minute. Boom. Add time frame. We're going to do the 30 minute now. 5 days worth of data. Boom. Oops, this 15. Ta-da. Then we're going to do the hour. Z1 hour. 5 days. Perfect. One more. We're going to do the 4 hour. 5 days. Actually, we're going to do 15 days on this one because sometimes I need to find some targets to hit. Perfect. Now, we're going to get this bad boy right here and move it all the way down. We want it to be organized 1 minute, 5, 15, 30, hour, 4 hour. We got all those bad boys in there. Now, I want my weekly in here. 1 year is cool with me. And then I want my monthly in here. Also want my quarterly, just in case I'm looking at something for a long-term hold, not a day trade or options or anything else like that. And give me my yearly. Perfect. All right. Apply. Okay. Now we got all these different time frames that we can mess with. Now that we got that little tedious part done, let's go over to the other part. We're going to come over here to studies, edit studies, and type in TFC. Okay. Now we're just going to add a shitload of them because we need to put all our different time frames. That's about right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the cogwheel and add the first one, which is the 1 minute. Let the judgment begin. No. Then we're going to add the 5 minute. 5 minute. Perfect. Then the 15. Then the 30. Perfect. Then the hour. Can I get an hour, please? The 4 hour. Okay. Then we're going to have the day. And then, of course, we're going to do the week. Did I get around the fucking money? Yeah, I did. Woo. Okay. And then we'll do the monthly. Right on the money. Let's go. Okay, cool. So now we have all of those. So remember, it's only a green one right now. Just the regular D. Just the daily time frame. Apply OK. Boom. Now we got our weekly, our monthly. But where are all the other ones? Where are the 1 minutes and the 5 and all that other stuff? Well, if we come over here, we can see them. Ta-da. And that's cool. That's actually good. So you see how that 1 minute is a gray? That means it's null and void. The minute literally just started. It's null and void. It hasn't picked a direction. These are all green respectively, so it's time frame continuity to the upside. And then you're going to see them decouple from time to time. One might be red. That means time frame for that specific time, for that specific one is to the downside, right? So you're going to set all of that up. Now, here's another thing to note before we move on, is if I don't want this, you see how it's black area right here? This is going to be regular. This is like when the market jumps, opens up from open to close. If I have this gray area right here, this is going to be aftermarket, pre-market and aftermarket. So pre-market's going to be over here, aftermarket's going to be right here. You can see this little thing kind of cutting it off right there. You see it over here as well, how it kind of cuts it off. So pre-market, aftermarket. What happens if I don't want that? Well, you come over here to the little cogwheel right in here, equities, and then you cut this off right there. Ta-da! There's no more aftermarket data. The only time I really have aftermarket data is if I see that that it's about to open right there next to my trigger, right? Or I kind of want it like right at the daily open. I only have it on for 15 minutes pretty much. The reason being I want to see if it's going to open up at my trigger. If it is, like 3 cents away, 5 cents away, dude, my trade's going to be ready. I'm going to be good to go. Let's jump in it. I already know what my spread is between this, so I'm not going to worry about it. But also simultaneously on top of that, what happens if it's going like, if it's already at PT3, then of course I'm not going to fucking look at the ticker anymore, and my pre-market data is the one that's going to tell me where it's at anywhere, where it's opening up. So let me just ignore it. Let me just move on with my life. Let me look at something that is actually going to trigger in a healthy way and go towards my area in a healthy way. So now that we got all of that, you're set up. You're good to go. You have the strat. You have your time frame continuity, and you have your 2s, your 1s, and your 3s. Now what you're going to do is come over here to style, okay, and set chart as default. That means make sure it's on the daily too. Set chart as default. So every single time you open up your chart or you open up a new one, because I could come over here to this area, see this? And I could add like 1,000 different ones, right? I could add 4. I could add as many as I want. And all these could be different charts. You do whatever you want with that. I just like to keep one. I'm cool with that, or maybe like 4 at a time. But there you go. So whenever I open up one of these, no matter what, it'll open up to that. It will look exactly like this, okay? It's gonna have my time frame continuity. It's gonna have my strat numbers on there, and we're good to go. You're set up. You can rock and roll. But wait, if you're an Infinite Signals member, this is for you now. Okay, so stick around. If you're not, fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. So if you're an Infinite Signals member, this is for you now. Now we need to set up the stuff for our scalping, for the 5-minute bad boy, for the base method. Shout out to base, gang gang. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here to studies, edit studies. Then we're gonna type in EMA. Okay, we're just gonna get the first one. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. We need 3 of them. And then we're going to edit these respectfully. So the first one is going to be 9. My 9 I like to keep orange, right? Orange, question mark. Nice. Yeah, orange. And then this one's purple. Perfect. Oh, I just did some trades right now. We're doing a small account challenge. It's $1,000. We did a small little play, 55 bucks right here. Ooh, yay. 55 bucks. We just need one more play to be able to get 10% of the account, then we're done. Small gains, compounded, piece by piece by piece by piece. So orange, purple, blue. Perfect. Okay, so we got that right there, orange. Then we're going to come over here. 21, 21. We're going to make that 21. We're going to make it purple. So that means 9 candles back. It's going to tell me what it is. 21 candles back. And then the last one, give me the 200, please, and thank you. 200. So we got that. We got the EMAs in order, okay? Now we're going to need the VWIZZLE, the VWAP. Oops, VWAP. Awesome. For this one, you don't have to do it on TradingView, but for this one, you got to edit it a little bit. I do not want my bands showing. That's just me. That's a personal preference. You can do whatever you want. And this color, I'm going to make it green. Should I make it green? Yeah, I'll make it green. Nice. So now we got the 9, the 21, the 200, and we got our VWAP right in there. Perfect. Now we need one more thing. Come back to Edit Studies. RSI. Perfect, 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 perfect. Add that bad boy. Come down here. You can edit it if you want to. It's just your thing if you want to, or if you don't. It's all up to you. I'm not going to edit mine. Now we got our RSI. Remember, if you're part of the community, you know what's going on right here. I'm going to add price levels on this. I'm going to add 4 different ones, okay? So let's add that right there and that right there. We're going to edit. We're going to right-click it. Edit properties. I want this to be my 55. We're going to make it green. Boom. Edit properties. 45. Let's go make it green as well. So we know that if it crosses, we know what we're aiming for. Crosses, we know what we're aiming for. Now, I want 2 more levels. I already got my 70 here. I want my 80. And I'm going to keep that red for sure. And then I want my 20. Keep that red as well. So we know that when it comes up in here, let's look for some divergence, maybe off of a Brownian formation back into this general area, or if it crosses in here, same thing, back into the general area. Then again, if you're an Infinite Signals member, come over here to Style, set as default, and make sure again it's on the daily, set as default. Ta-da. And we're good to go. So again, if I open up any other chart at all, it's going to look like that. So let's open up SPY. And it has all of my shit. We're good to go. Ta-da. Easy breezy cover girl. So that's how you set up the strat. If it's a signal member, that's also how you set up the base stuff. If I don't want to look at this stuff anymore, just come over here to edit studies. And just, you can click this if you want to. Look, check it out. You'll get rid of some of them. You see how the strat numbers are gone? You don't have to delete the whole thing at all. Please don't. Oops. Come down over here. Let's put them back on. Please come back. Ta-da. So we're good to go. I hope this helped out. Love you. Merry Christmas. Cheers, guys. 10 minutes. Let's go.